What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. I want to go over this topic, why things don't seem to work out when you become spiritually awake. And I hate kind of using the term spiritually awaken. It's really just in openness of consciousness that happens to you. But also, while you are opening your consciousness, I truly believe that there is an upgrade energetically within yourself that kind of hinders certain things from happening. So I'm going to talk more about that, right? On the basis of that. So when you become, when you just open up your consciousness and you do a lot of healing work, you start to understand what's going on the outside and what's going on internally, and you start doing the work. You have to understand that there's a lot of things that you are breaking. There's a lot of habits that you're breaking, or you can say there's a lot of generational curses that you're breaking. And you have to understand your energy system within yourself has upgraded. And when you start to really understand that this 3D world is it's a very, very low consciousness atmosphere. It's a very low vibration atmosphere. So when you start to understand these concepts, you have to realize that when it comes to jobs, when it comes to friendships, even when it comes to your family members or any type of structure, you have to understand that these structures energetically cannot afford you, right? I want you to understand that these structures energetically, they cannot afford you, because your energy is on a whole different realm, right? So that's why a lot of times inside of the 3D world, they try to keep you at a very, very low level, consciously and energetically. They try to keep you at a low level because that's the only way they can use you. That's the only way they can feed off of you. And if anybody has understood, if you've been on this, if you've awakened and you've been on this journey, you've heard about energy vampires, and you've heard about all of these certain concepts. And to a certain extent, it's very true, because these low vibrational entities, the only thing that you have to understand, you don't taste good to them unless you are at a certain level, at a certain energetic level. They can't eat off of you, because it's kind of like their system can't digest you. You get what I'm saying? So the more that you increase your level of awareness, increase your level of consciousness, and as you keep updating your energy system, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to, involve yourself in these 3D structures. That's when I would say a lot of times you're probably going to need help from your spirit guides to show you a different route, show you, what needs to be done. And you really have to kind of be opened to the possibilities, right? Because a lot of times when these old doors are shutting, you really have to be optimistic to understand that, a new door is going to open, right? So one thing I also want to teach people is that, we all come from the law, right? The universal law. But you have to understand that the universe also has to play by the universal laws. So when you are not able to be You know, because so you have to understand that the human experience, you as a human, right? We need communication, we need friendships, we need people. Um, we also need money to be able to thrive and do what we need to do. Now, when I talk about we need money, I'm not talking about in a way where you need a whole bunch of money to do like a whole bunch of crazy things to go splurge and to, you know, have an abundance of things. No, the universe understands to a certain extent that you need a certain amount of means to do what you need to do inside of your life, whether it's for you to you know, upgrade yourself into new structures because your energy is now adapting to a new system, right? Whether it is that you probably need certain means to be able to flourish you to that purpose that you're going towards. You have to understand that the universe is going to do what it needs to do possible for you to be able to fulfill your purpose that you are here to do on this earth. You have to understand that. That's why it's very important to be aligned with your purpose, because when you're aligned with your purpose, that's when everything starts to fall into place. You know, the universe has no choice but to, you know, obey these laws, right? Because it's ingrained inside of you. It's not just ingrained inside of you, but you have to also understand that the universe has to play by these rules because you have to be able to thrive. It's like the same thing. If you ever heard that Bible verse, when it talks about, you know, God, and it says that, you know, if you see all the animals, you know, being fed and things like that, why wouldn't I feed you? So you have to understand, when you understand energy and you as a human being are living, your energy has to transcend somewhere. We don't know where. You know, that's the thing. That's the biggest thing that people don't understand, is that we possibly don't know where, right? The energy can take you wherever, but you have to understand it has to take you somewhere. And that's what you need to have hope with, is that when a door closes, your energy has no choice but to transcend to somewhere else. So, hope this message helped you. Peace and love.